Hey, so Tuesday, much better day than Monday. Why? Because I cleared my mind. That's why. And that's what I want to give you today is something a little more practical than yesterday's video. Yesterday I was describing being overwhelmed with everything that needed to be done and being unable to even start on the tasks because there's just feels like there's too much to do. My brain was in a state of lockdown. I couldn't even take the first step to get something done. And I think this happens because your brain is overwhelmed with problems that need to be solved. You know, if you have something you're trying to work on, your subconscious is working through that constantly, right? If you can't remember someone's name or the title of a movie or whatever in an exact moment, it'll come to you like a week later. You go, oh, yeah, that's what it was called. Because your brain has been chugging through that the whole time. Just a subroutine in the background, trying to solve all your problems. And so when you make a list, like, oh, I'm gonna get all this done during the week, awesome, that's great. Your subconscious is now bogged down by all these different tasks you have to do. It's just a list of problems it's trying to solve. So for me yesterday, I got this list here of like 30 different things, and you sit down to do one of them, good luck. Your processing power is not very strong right now because your brain is preoccupied. So today I wanted to give you something a little more practical, something that has helped me in the past and I wasn't doing yesterday. It's just an observation I made. The days that I do this thing are my most productive days. And when I don't do them, like yesterday, good luck working. So, first and foremost, I need you to set a timer, just a 5 minute timer. Okay, it's gonna feel like a really long time if this is your first time doing so, but trust me on this 5 minute timer. Okay, and we're gonna try to clear our subconscious. We're gonna try to just clear our mind of thoughts. So, for the religious folk out there, I like to do morning prayers. 5 minute timer, sit down. Maybe you have a prayer list you're going through, things you're thinking about, send that up to God. Awesome. Do that for 5 minutes. Focus only on the prayer. Anything that comes up, add it to the prayer. Just throw it in there, okay? You want something a little more structured, you know? Look up a prayer book. Get your hands on one of those. There's plenty to keep you occupied for the next 5 minutes. Your goal is to just focus on sending that message. Okay? Focus on your prayer. And when that 5 minute timer goes off, I think you'll be kind of surprised. For you secular folk out there, I want you to don't worry about any of the prayer stuff. We're going to focus on meditation, okay? The meditation, I need you to imagine you're standing on a train platform, right? You've got your platform here, and there's rails in front of you. A train's going to go by. Your thoughts are the train cars, okay? When a train car goes by, if you're standing on the platform, you reach out and grab that train car, bad things are going to happen, right? You're probably not good for you to do so. That's what it's like when you're having a thought and you dive into it. You become absorbed by that train car. Yeah, that's the least morbid way to say that. So you're just going to stand there and watch the train cars go by. A thought will pop into your mind, and you do your best to not reach out, to just let it go. And maybe the second train car looks exactly like the first. You know, it's a recurring thought that keeps happening in your mind. Great. Let it go down the track. Try to let it keep traveling. Just let it go. And your train car, your train may never run out of cars. It, it may be a steady stream of thoughts that you have. But the win of this meditation technique is just letting it pass you by. Let the stream of thoughts go. Don't hold on to any one of them. Ideally, all the thoughts would pass. I mean, what does that look like? You know, your brain with zero thoughts in it. I don't know. It's your brain. You tell me. If you can't get to a place where there are no train cars going by, try to imagine a scene beyond the rails. You got the platform, you got the rails, the train cars are going by, and over here, there's a beautiful mountain scenery, a lake, a forest. Your goal is to let all those train cars go by and focus on the forest. You know, if it doesn't work for you to completely clear your thoughts by just letting them pass you by, focus, get a focal point that you're trying to focus upon. And that 5 minute timer, at first it's going to seem forever. It's going to be real hard to not reach out and grab onto that train car. But with enough practice, this actually becomes the fastest 5 minutes of your day. And so there's two methods for the secular crowd and for the religious crowd to just reset your mind, clear it. Whether you're in prayer or in a meditative state, it you're trying to calm your subconscious. You're trying to calm your mind to let go of those problems. All friggin' 30 of these things, your brain is in the background going, how do I solve it? I got this thing and then that thing, and it's pivoting between all of them, and it's just too much. You're trying to just sit that part of your brain down and go, hey, we can let all that go. We can relax. Focus on this one thing for 5 minutes with me. And afterwards, hopefully, you feel a sense of relaxation. You feel calmer. You might feel energized, just ready to go to that first thing on the list. Like I was saying earlier, the days that I do this, productivity through the roof. It's night and day compared to yesterday, where I can't get anything done because I've just got no more brain power to give. So let me know down below, what techniques do you use? Have you ever meditated and used that train car technique, or is there a different one that you prefer? Are there any specific prayers that you dive into? You know, the like, please Lord, help me with my work, whatever it is. I'm really curious because these two methods have worked really well for me. They may not be the right tool for you. Maybe you use something different. Maybe you discover something you can share with everyone. Hopefully it works and helps you get your goals accomplished. So enjoy your Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching, and take care of yourself.